Today is the last day of pinwheel making, and we've just put. If you look at all your tables, we put out all the pinwheels. So do your best today when we go over there to do all of them. So are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ready, okay.
Go ahead. There you go.
You guys over here if you need help moving.
Yeah, no, that was it. The first 2 weeks we worked to have them attach stuff so that it would stick out, so it would extend the pinwheel.
We are making pinwheels, and you can put decorations on them, like this. And then, like you're supposed to attach something like this, so when it spins, it'll make sounds.
It's going to have something here sticking out, so when it blows, it will hit this.
We're experimenting, we're making prototypes, and that's the important thing. And if they don't work, we don't care.
Well, I find it interesting that when you put an object over an object, it makes a different sound. So, I think it's going to be a different sound when I put my pinwheel against it. It's basically a tile with tape over it, and I'm just experimenting and seeing how that sounds.
I'm putting these parts of the necklace onto my pinwheel, so it will make a sound. And it's probably gonna make a tinkling sound because I got this in.
So one idea was just pinwheels that would rub as opposed to knock, and a lot of the students just used leaves or pieces of foil. There you go. They need a little tweaking.
Oh, here now.
That kind of idea.
Here, do that. We'll do mine with it. Let's do this on one line. But ready?
I'm making a paper clip on each of these, and so that's going to make it balance, and I'm going to touch it each time. And I'm going to use this, tape it here, and see what sound it makes.
So we're going to put them on sticks, garden stakes, so they'll be all different heights, all along the path, and hope that it's a really windy day, because every time we've been out there, it's not that windy. We'll be able to put glue on there and say, and the thing they figured, we figured they'd either attach them with like safety pins or paper clips or little glue dots. So
a lot of experiments
they're
with
pros.
physics.
Yes, and look at this is really balanced because they have the beads opposite the little coins. So we talked about balance and also what happens if it's not balanced, which is still kind of interesting. They know what they're doing now, so that before they would just start sticking stuff on and seeing how it went, but now they know what works well, and so we just set out the stuff today, and they ran to the tables, and it was like a factory in here, and then we said, try to make as many as you possibly can, and they just kept coming with them, and they just kept coming with them.
It really got into the idea of a sort of a three-step process. How do I attach something that when it spins it will knock something, and then what do I want it to knock, and then what does it actually sound like when I blow on it? And then you could see them constantly kind of say, well, let me try this instead, or let me try that, and that's really where we were hoping to get to.
Using the wind to propel something and then have it either make sound on its own, or how would you have that make sound? And they thought it all the way through.
I appreciate Aeolian Day for doing Aeolian Day.
We appreciate you.